He fell face first into the street. No one helped him. No one moved. But one woman did, and that moment changed her life forever. It was 3 a.m., in a rough part of the city. Rain poured down. A well-dressed man stood alone near the sidewalk, his coat soaked, his shoes deep in a puddle. A young woman named Jade Thomas walked past and stopped. "You shouldn't be out here, alone, sir," she said gently. He didn't answer. Then, suddenly, his legs gave out, and he collapsed face first into the cold, wet street. Across the road, two men leaned against a closed liquor store. They saw him fall. They started walking toward him, slowly, like they weren't in a hurry to help. Jade didn't wait. She ran to the man, kneeled beside him, and checked if he was okay. He looked about 50, well-groomed and clearly rich. His wallet had fallen from his pocket, and his watch sparkled, even in the rain. The two men were getting closer. "Nope, not tonight," Jade whispered. With strength she didn't know she had, she pulled the man up and helped him toward the back door of the hotel where she worked, the Riverlight Inn. They got inside just in time. Jade laid him on a bench. His breath smelled like whiskey. She found a business card in his wallet. Eli Richmond. Her eyes widened. "Wait, that Eli Richmond?" "Anthony," she called to the night clerk. "Can you check this ID?" Anthony returned, stunned. "Oh my God. That's really him. Eli Richmond, billionaire real estate developer." Jade didn't trust Uber. She ordered a taxi and paid for it herself, $50. "Don't charge him, just get him home safe," she told the driver. As she buckled Eli into the seat, he mumbled, "You good people, don't forget, you matter." She said nothing. She just closed the door. By the next week, it felt like nothing had changed. Jade folded napkins at the bar before lunch. The doorbell rang. She didn't look up. Probably Mr. Morris, she thought. Wants extra lemon, but never tips. "Excuse me," a smooth voice said. Jade looked up and froze. It was him, Eli Richmond. Clean suit, clear eyes, not a trace of the man she'd pulled off the street. "I believe I owe you a proper thank you," he said. "You seem fine now," she replied, arms crossed. "I looked into you," he said. "Dropped out of college to care for your mom. Held 3 jobs, paid for my cab yourself. You're making a lot of assumptions," Jade said. "No," he answered. "I'm stating facts." Then he took out a folder and placed it on the counter. "I own this hotel. Or I did. I was going to shut it down. Poor returns, bad management. But now, I want you to have it." The napkin in her hand tore in two. "What?" "You're the only reason this place hasn't collapsed," he said. "You could have left me that night, but you didn't." Jade stared. "No one just gives away hotels. People don't usually save billionaires in the rain either," Eli replied. She didn't know whether to laugh or cry. "I need time," she said. "You've got it," he said, sliding the folder toward her. "If you say no, I'll understand, but I hope you won't." He turned and left. Carla, the housekeeper, walked by. "You gonna open that?" Jade looked at the folder. "I don't even know what's in it." "You just got handed a miracle, girl," Carla said. "Might want to see if it's real." That night, Jade opened the folder. Inside were legal documents. Everything signed, stamped, clear. Debt paid, renovation grants, ownership in her name. There was also a note. "You gave a stranger dignity. Let this give you the same. E.R." Jade closed her eyes. This was crazy. But maybe, just maybe, it was real. The next morning, Jade walked into the Riverlight Inn not as a waitress, but as the possible new owner. She didn't say much. She just walked into the office, a place she'd never dared to enter before. It was dusty, full of old files and invoices. She started digging. By noon, she had already found signs of something worse than bad paperwork. Fake companies, missing money, overcharged repairs that never happened. That afternoon, she called Eli's lawyer. "Why give me a hotel full of lies and fake bills?" The lawyer replied, "Because he believes you can fix it." That night, Jade laid out every invoice on the floor. Carla brought sweet potatoes and sat beside her. "You going through with this?" she asked. "I think I already started," Jade whispered. The next day, Jade posted a notice. "Under new ownership, we rebuild from the inside out. Jade Thomas." 12 staff members came back. Some were hopeful, others skeptical. "I'm not a miracle worker," Jade told them. "But I'm here. And if we do this right, no one has to go home ashamed again." They clapped. Jade's first week as owner was chaos. Broken pipes, lost shipments. One guest even claimed a ghost stole her earrings. But still, something had changed. Staff arrived early, stayed late, believed. Then one day, she noticed something strange. One fake vendor kept appearing. Stonewell Holdings. She called the number. Disconnected. 3 more fake companies. All tied to the old manager Carl. Late that night, Anthony texted her. "Some guy in a suit just came asking about you." Creepy. The next night, he came back. Tall, smooth, cold. "Call me Vincent," he said. Jade didn't smile. "We're full tonight." "I'm not here for a room," he said, placing a black business card on the counter. "Just checking on my investments." "You mean the fake vendors?" she asked. He chuckled, but his eyes were sharp. "Stop digging, Jade. You don't want to know what's underneath." She didn't flinch. "You don't scare me." "You should be." Then he left. Jade called Eli. "Did you know what you gave me?" "I suspected," he said. "But I walked away. I'm sorry." "Well," she replied, "I'm staying, but I need help." Eli promised to send someone who could dig deeper. Jade also contacted a local reporter named Samantha Reed. "I think this hotel was used for money laundering," she said. Samantha nodded. "Let's expose it." 3 days later, Samantha's article hit the front page. Local hotel tied to major laundering ring. It named names: Carl, Vincent, the fake companies. And it showed how Jade helped uncover the truth. Police showed up. Reporters called. Donations came in. Even more guests checked in. Later, Samantha ran a second article, not about crime, but about Jade, the woman who turned a hotel into a home. Weeks passed. Jade rebuilt the hotel piece by piece. She changed the name to the Lantern House, a place to belong. She met with every staff member, reorganized the office, cleaned every shadow out. Even when a threat letter came, written in silver ink, no name, she didn't flinch. She made backup copies, called Samantha. "They're watching me," she said. "Then let's go louder," Samantha replied. One night, an elderly woman visited. She said her name was Viola Kane. "Vincent's mother," she explained. "I'm not here to defend him, but I believe in what you're doing." She handed Jade a small pouch. Inside, a check for $10,000. "My late husband helped build homes in this neighborhood. I think he'd want to help you rebuild too." Jade didn't cry, but she stood for a long time, just holding the check in her hand. Months later, the Lantern House was filled with life. Jazz music in the lobby, a community board with poetry nights and book clubs. Locals called it the heart of the block. And one evening, they held a small gala. Jade stepped onto a small stage. "When I was 12, she said, I asked my mom why they called this the rough part of town. She said, because people don't come here expecting to see beauty." Jade smiled. "Well, they're wrong. Look around."